This morning's Coffee With is with Olivia Munn and Barry Sloane.
And the satellite interview is furnished by the History Channel. Olivia, Barry, welcome to WJZ in Baltimore. How are you today?
Good morning. Woohoo.
So, how are you?
We are doing fantastic today, really are. So let's talk.
Great.
I want you to take us inside the ropes of being an actor, and I'll address this to Barry. So you have season 1, big hit. Now you're going to bring in a new character on season 2 of 6, enter Olivia. So do you guys sit down and talk about where the show was, where it's going, or Olivia, did they just throw you to the wolves? How does this actually work?
Yeah, how did you get told?
As soon as we knew we were going for a second season, I spoke with David Broyles, who's our showrunner, and he let me know of the idea for the storyline. At that point, I didn't know, because they hadn't started meeting actors to discuss who was going to do it, but I knew that this character was going to come in, which I was very excited about, and it was going to add. You know, it's always interesting. And hats off to Olivia for this. You know, when you join a hit show in the second season with a palette that is already full of rich colours, you know, to come in and to find a new colour is hard. And Olivia did it very well, and you know, it's not an easy task to do. And you know, she offers the show something that we didn't have first season. I think that is what's really going to help. You know, people get excited about the second season.
Okay, so Olivia, let me ask you from your perspective. So now, you walk in, is it like check ego at door, do best job you can, and ask for constructive comments? How does it work?
Well, I mean, as an actor, I think you always, or as a human being, you have to check your ego at the door all the time. And that's not something you really want to bring to a creative environment, especially when you're an actor. When I came onto this show, and I went just to do a quick meeting, and then they said, okay, then they got me into a car, and then I didn't know where I was going, and I go to this remote area where they're all doing their tactical training, and around a picnic table eating just chips and sandwiches, and I believe even Barry offered me like a bite of his sandwich that was already half eaten. You want to say it was just like I just jumped right in and was like, "Hey,
have a sandwich.
Have some of my sandwich. Have my sandwich.
You're part of the show now."
And so I was just kind of thrust in to the situation, and you know, I grew up in a military family, so moving around and being the new kid is something that's very familiar for me. So you just kind of have to just jump in and embrace. And thankfully, these guys were so cool and so welcoming. And the thing about this second season is that, you know, the first season was so great, and I was such a huge fan of it. And my character coming in is like this new element that this brotherhood hasn't had to deal with. And there are a lot of complications for that. Not only is it a woman coming into this brotherhood of men, but also she's the one delivering the orders, and it's her mission. And it's really difficult because not only is it this brotherhood, but these are guys who put their lives on the line, and every mission is extremely dangerous. And you know, when you have to take orders from somebody, just like all of our military men and women, when they go into the military and they know there's a war that they have to go into, they hope that the people making the decisions that make them go into those situations are doing it at the highest level with the most information. And that's actually not always the case, as we found out.
That's actually what's really interesting. You know, this season we see the mid-level management of it all. Like, the SEALs aren't this omnipotent, you know, beings, these superheroes that are sometimes portrayed in movies and TV. You know, they are hired guns at times. And, you know, Gina's character, Olivia's character, Gina, comes in and is issuing the orders, you know. And they go where they're told, do as they're told, and get the job done.
Listen, our satellite time is run short. This season is about revenge, which is any law enforcement officer or military guy will tell you is always a dangerous undertaking. I can't wait to watch season 2. Yeah, thanks for letting us in, us viewers, on the backside. Now we know how it's done, and there's a lot more respect coming your way, I'll guarantee it. Thanks, Barry. Thanks, Olivia. You've been great.
Thanks, guys. And make sure to watch the show. It premieres on Memorial Day, 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
And then back to its normal slot. All right, everybody. Thanks for being with us.
On Wednesdays, right?